Hi folks, haven't been around for a while, well, I have, but my Pavilion laptop decided to crunch itself. The one of the hinges on the back, when you lift it up, had split, so I've not been able to use it. I've got sort of tablets and stuff, but it's a nuisance. It's been a good servant for 5 years. But I went to Curry's and bought another one. Can't be having to do with it. So that was 500 quid, £500, so that I can keep you engaged with my channel. Right, so this one, the new one, well, my daughter, she's expert in all this. She's coming round this evening on the way home from her office in London. And we'll sort all my problems out on the new one. They'll all be where it should be, and hopefully it's got a good Windows video or video editor, Windows Movie Maker. I'm sure it has. Looking at it, I went on the apps store and see what I can come up with there. Usual teething problems, but anyway, I'm going to. The new laptop hasn't got a slide port for putting the wide SD card in, but my daughter, she's got onto Amazon, got one straight away, the connector. So all systems go after tonight, I think. I'm not going to muck about with it anymore because I'll get it all twisted, and my daughter will just do this, that and the other. I had YouTube in the top bar and studio, YouTube above it, and all sorts of links to Facebook. But she's very good. I'm going to apply her with gin and tonic. Let's just make that. There, that's better. And she'll go Uber cab home. Right, now I haven't used these paints now since last Saturday. We've got Payne's Grey, not a colour, burnt sienna, cadmium red, ultramarine, which it always dries off. It dries off faster than burnt sienna, burnt umber, sorry. Right, I finally got a few sheets of 4 foot by 3 foot MDF, 3mm MDF. So once I get the camera sorted, or my laptop sorted, I might go on to using some of these I bought online. They're okay, but it's not the cheapest way to buy it. But try to find out what is the rough side on this. It's not very obvious, but the other stuff I get from the framers over at Netherhead, that does perfectly right. It lifts the surface, the PVA glue, because that's what I use for primer. And then you get a bit of tooth. So when I finish this one, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, I'm going to cut a couple of these down to fit a frame that I've got, and I'll prime them with some household emulsion and leave them to dry, and then tomorrow we can carry on with them. Right, okay, now I'm going to draw a horizon. I want to do a similar one to what I did there on the Saturday, with a very diffuse sunlight. It was really nice, lovely one to do. So we'll put a bit of horizon, as Frank Clark would say. Horizon, what's the S for? S, have some more fun. Have, horizon, some more, I can't remember what he said now, R.I.P. Alright, I'm going to use these stiff brushes, or stiffish brush. bit of oil, linseed oil. Or no, you put some more. I've got a new tube of the ultramarine, and it's very dark. It's rainy, but it's going to clear. We've had a few claps of thunder. I love thunderstorms. We don't get enough of them. But I can hardly see out of my windows. They're just fogged up on the outside with sort of misty rain. We didn't go on the bike ride this morning because it was going to rain. Nobody had any enthusiasm for it. Oops, what have I done there? Right, okay. Bit of let's have a touch of blue and oh, very dingy, isn't it? Okay, just rough the spraying. Now this oil paper soaks up the oil very quickly, or quite quickly, but there's a barrier of thin plastic, on the back of each sheet of this. I cut this in from an A3 into an A4. All right, now let's get a bit of this in. So we'll put a bit of Verizon there. I'm still thinking about Frank Clark's mnemonic, have some more fun. I want that light on here, so it's going to be hard to do once you've got paint on it. It takes quite a bit more paint to overpaint. Right, okay. It's brightening up, I think. Yeah, it's definitely brightening up. I'm going to put a light on because I can't see what I'm doing really. There. No, I don't want to take that one. That's a bit better, so let's put in a bit of mountainous stuff. Oh, there comes the rain. Right, let's bit of green, bit of green. Let's get a bit dark. Just put a bit of the trees coming down that horizon. Bit of ochre. They're too symmetrical. brush. I put a nail right through because it was loose, right straight through the ferrule, but it split the brush itself. But anyway, they're not that expensive. We'll do similar stuff the other side. This is quite similar to the one I did on Saturday, but I'll see if I can change some of it. Okay, that's that. Now what I want to do is to put a bit of blue. So I'll change that brush. I like using these, supposed to be 1 inch, but they're not. They're 1.25 inch, or they are 30 millimeters. All right, that one's not shedding its bristles. So let's get a bit of light. All right, clean the brush. I'm going to have to blend that. So this is a exercise in blending. Let's get some more white. You can see what I'm trying to do here. Just a little touch of ochre in there. Right, I'm going to get more blue in there. See, the oil has soaked into the paper. Now I might have to download this tomorrow. Right, let's get a little bit of a yellow in there. Yeah, I try to use the biggest brush, like big brushes rather than the fine ones, because it stops you from fiddling and fussing around. There's a bit white there. So we've got the blue there and the blue there, but not very strong. Alright, let's get a bit more white in there. Oh, not looking too bad. pull some of that down. Oh, nearly finished. Right, okay, well there's another one. We need just to bring some of that reflection down. Right, okay. Let's dismantle this. I'll put the little palette in my box, my stay wet palette. Tomorrow we're going to do some hoovering now, a vacuum cleaning. Right, that there. Well, there we are. There's another one. Quite interesting. Right, well, I hope you like that one, folks. It's quite easy. If you just feather, use your brushes very, very finely. Just touching, kissing the surface of the paper, and you can get all this sort of texturing stuff here. I love texture. Right, I'm going to put that on there because I'm going to photograph it. Right, I've got a bit of masking tape on here. Right, okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.